Welcome to the final day of our Eat the Elephant RevenueCat Shipathon live stream. So I'm going to just walk through today and do a full demo of everything that we built and everything that the Eat the Elephant app can do. So the first screen right here starts off with this cool doom scrolling. This is the onboarding. So this animation we did in Rive. It was really fun to learn Rive and to be able to implement this. It was super easy. So what's fun is it says ready to stop doom scrolling. And if you click no, if you're not ready, then the app kicks you out and says, great, go to TikTok, go do your doom scrolling thing. We want people who are ready to accomplish a goal, something that they've wanted to do that they haven't been able to do for a long time. So I'm going to click yes, I'm ready. What do you want to accomplish? The thing I want to accomplish is win the RevenueCat Shipathon. And of course, I've got to throw in a pirate flag emoji. I love that one. You say, let's do it. We did this fun animation with some emojis. We really like emojis, so we use those. Are you willing to block distracting apps to accomplish your goal? So this is also one of the main things that this app does. It ties into Apple's Screen Time API technology. And what that does is anytime you get on a different app, so maybe you do get on TikTok, but you've blocked it, Eat the Elephant is going to be able to pop up before you get on TikTok and say, hey, this is your goal you're trying to accomplish. Would you like to go do this tiny, tiny task to go accomplish that goal? And then you can get on TikTok. So I'm going to go ahead and show what it looks like if you click yes, I do want to. Then Eat the Elephant is going to ask for screen time permission. Continue on that. It does your Face ID, giving permission. And then the next screen pops up and you can choose which apps to block. So you can come in and you can see all these socials. So maybe I say Instagram, Messenger, X, Discord. I'm going to go ahead and just turn them all on because Eat the Elephant, once you accomplish a certain number of tasks, you're able to turn it off. So just have it on for everything. And then once you get your tasks done, you can go about your day. So your distracting apps are now neutralized. Next, so I have win the RevenueCat Shipathon. So then what you can do is create an unlimited amount of tasks and things that you need to do to accomplish that goal. So one of the things that we built in is a way to import and export your data. So if you're like, wow, I want to win the RevenueCat Shipathon, but there's kind of a lot to do there. One thing you can do is you can actually export just what you have here and import that into your favorite AI, either ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok or Claude, and you're able to maybe have it make some tasks for you, and it saves it in a JSON format, and then you're able to import that data. So if using AI is something you want to do, you totally can. We built that in. So add a milestone. So the first thing that I would need to win the RevenueCat Shipathon is think of an app idea. So we built a couple tools with this, so it makes it really fast to like enter things in. If you just hit enter, it'll take you right down to the next thing. So I need to think of an app idea. I need to build the app. Well, with thinking of an app idea, there's actually a lot that goes into it. So I can actually click this little arrow, this blue kind of indenty arrow next on top of the keyboard. And if I tap that, it creates a subtask inside of think of an app idea. So maybe with think of an app idea, I spend 3 minutes writing down problems I had throughout the day. So maybe that's one way you come up with app idea. Maybe another is call my mom and ask for some ideas. Moms always have great ideas. Another fun one, I've got 4 kids. So another fun one is to ask each kid for a fun app idea. They are so full of them. And then I can pick an app idea. Well, great. Now I'm also thinking, once I pick an app idea, I'm going to need to sketch that out. So with build the app, I can do another subtask and say, sketch out the app. And maybe with that, I do a subtask inside sketch out the app, and I just sketch out the logo of the app. So you can see how you can kind of get out what you think you need to do for your main task. But if you really want to chunk everything down, this import export is a really great way to do it. So you can just use chat or whatever. So I'm actually going to try and do this. So let's export the data. And I'm going to save this to my files. Save it. Okay, now I'm going to head over to ChatGPT. Oh, and you can see Eat the Elephant is already working. So what it's telling me to do is, hey, you have this goal of win the RevenueCat Shipathon. Go spend 3 minutes writing down problems that you had throughout the day. So that is something I could go do that right now. And then once I finish that, I can say, all right, ignore for 15 minutes. And now here I am. I have access to chat again. So let's see. We don't need any of those. We need to add files. We need this file. And we're going to say, help me create more tasks to accomplish my main goal. I am looking to win the RevenueCat Shipathon. So let's just see what chat can do. And I'm going to say, put your response in the proper JSON format. Okay, so it did all this. And make it a file I can download. Let's see if this works. Okay, we're going to share that. Let's see, we're going to share that to save to files. Save it. Okay, now we're going to go back into Eat the Elephant. We're going to import our data. Oh, and now you'll see this is where RevenueCat comes in. So this is really cool. So RevenueCat made it super easy to implement kind of a pro plan. And part of that pro plan is importing tasks. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's $20 a year. You want to accomplish your goal? Do it. $20, that's nothing. All right, so my purchase is good. Now I can come over here. I can import data. I can click on this Shipathon task JSON file. Oh, and there must have been There must have been something wrong with the format on that. Probably best to do it on a computer. But I'm going to show off some of the other things that this app can do. So the other thing you can do is we built out this focus mode. So focus mode is also a pro feature. And when you're in focus mode, you can just open up your phone and just bam, right here, you have each thing. You click start and it just does a little timer for you. And we did this nice fun Rive animation in the background. When you have this timer going, then you can pause your task or you can say done. If I say done, bam, I finished. Okay, it's going to say on to your next thing. Now go call your mom and ask for some ideas. After I get done calling my mom, bam, I hit done. And now it'll say ask each kid for an app idea. And if I'm not ready, maybe I'm at work and I can't talk to the kids right now, I can skip that task. And maybe it's like, all right, maybe I'll just pick one. So it really just helps you focus in. Some of the other fun things that we built into this is themes. So you can go ahead and change these. And if you change it, then we also built an icon for each theme. So every time you change it, your app icon will change to that color, which is really fun. So my favorite color is orange. So that's what I'm going to keep it at. Then some other things, we have haptics all throughout the app. And we made it so you could enable and disable that just on button clicks and things. If you're into it, if you're not, disable it. Then app icons. So we made a default one, an emoji one. The emoji one is literally just elephant emojis. And then we also have our original one. So this is our OG. If you go back to our first live stream, this was the first icon, the first thing that we worked on. So we just had to include it in the finished app somehow. But my favorite is actually the Golden Pro plan. Some other things you can do. You can change which apps are being blocked. You can also turn on after how many tasks you need to complete, do you have that ignore button. So this is a pro feature. If you find yourself opening an app and then immediately clicking ignore, this is for you. It's like, hey, until you've accomplished 3 tasks, you're not even going to have the ignore button. So now, since I've only accomplished 2, we're going to go out and, oh, well, it looks like since I did the one and then I ignored for 15 minutes, we're not going to be able to see it. But I think if I change my block apps and I save it, it will actually refresh that. So now you can come here and you can see I only have 2 of 3 tasks done. So if I click that button, it does not let me use it. It only lets me do it after I've accomplished the tasks, which is really good for those pro users who really want to get their stuff done. So that is the Eat the Elephant app. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it helps you get done the things that you want to accomplish. So thanks for joining us on this journey. If you want to watch me and Trevor live stream pretty much the entire building of this app, the good and the bad, over the last 60 days. So jump in, check it out, and thank you so much. We'll see you.